Strange Block Beats.
Hey, big salute, family. This your brother K Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, and faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. Big salute to the CUC family, the FOPE family, and the ADUIC family. This is not a lesson, family. I just wanted to come up and share something real quick before I lay down and get ready to go to work. My brother, Elder Barawak and Elder Yahshua, they came on the other day and did a very important message, very edifying, about the creation, right? Now, before I met these brothers, I heard Elder Yahshua on Naphtali's platform. I'm just showing y'all how the spirit works. This is amazing, you know, the way the Most High move pieces around. So I have never heard of NHIT. I saw Elder Yahshua on Naphtali's platform. So I was listening in, and he was sharing timelines, and it was very edifying. So as time go on, Elder Barawak wrote me one day, and he was just telling me how he liked, the lessons that I was bringing forth, and all of a sudden, the Most High just brought us together. I started listening to their channel more and more, start learning more and more, and we exchange information. And next thing you know, the Most High got me and the elders and the brothers, walking in the spirit together. But this the thing I want to get to. Before Elder Yahshua did that creation story, that I'm pretty sure he didn't taught that many times, because he been doing this over 40 years. I only been doing this 14 years. So when he told me he was going to do the creation lesson, and also the first 2 weeks after creation with Adam and Eve, I was puzzled in my mind, because I said, hold up. I called Shasham one day and said, Shasham, I had put a lesson together for me and you to do called Connecting the Dots. And the lesson was the creation, that I was going from Jubilees to the King James Bible, and also from Enoch. And I was also using and showing that how Moses received the beginning of the history of creation, and also the latter end of how this thing gonna play out, meaning that Moses got the beginning and the end. So when you hear people say, man, how Moses wrote the first 5 books? Moses received all the history from creation, meaning the creation story, all the way down to how this thing gonna end. You have to read the book of Jubilees to understand this. So when Elder Yahshua told me he wanted to do a creation story, my heart is jumping for joy, because I'm thinking in my mind, hold up, man. I didn't know Elder Yahshua when I put that lesson together. The same way he was going from Jubilees to the Bible to Jubilees. Family, I put the lesson together the same way. And I'm about to show you that I had already put this lesson together, but the Most High moved Elder Yahshua, because he was going in another direction, that he was going to teach something else that day. But he said, "K. Judah, you want me to just do the creation and the 2 weeks after?" And I say, you know what? Yes, sir. Let's just go that way. Do the creation story. I'm about to open up this window and show y'all that I already had this prepared for me and Shasham. I put so many lessons together, family, and the reason why I do this, so if any topic come up, I'm already prepared. Let me say that again. I have so many lessons in the back of my Bible that I have never taught at all yet. I put lessons together just in case a topic come up. I can deal with the topic. So when Elder Yahshua was asking these questions about the 22 this, the 22 that, the 22, family, I had already put the lesson together, and I didn't even know Elder Yahshua had already taught on this. And it just goes to show you how the spirit works. The Most High is the one who direct our steps and order our steps. This is not by accident that he have linked me with the elders. It is not by accident that I am going harder in the paint than I have ever went before. From meeting Elder Yahshua and Elder Barawak. Now I'm about to open up this window and show you that this was already prepared months ago. I say about 2 months ago. I just never got around to it, because the way that me and Sham do lessons is that we move off the spirit. What I mean by this is that I don't just put a lesson together and say, yeah, I'm going to teach this. I put so many together through the spirit of the Most High and Yahshua, and put them in the back of my Bible and just move off the spirit. Like I just put a lesson together called spiritual fornication. We know about physical fornication, but do we know about spiritual fornication? And I just put that lesson together a couple of days ago, and I'll get around to that. Let me open up this window and show y'all how the Most High and his son work. Elder Yahshua went further than I did because he went beyond the creation and the 2 weeks after. I just put mine together to show y'all that there was more things created in the creation than the things that we hear about in the King James Bible. But people tell you not to read these books. So if we're not supposed to read them, why they take them out? They took them out for a reason. You get the original 1611, all the books in there. So they take the books out. You tell me not to read them, but all the information that me connecting dots is in this book. So how am I supposed to get the full story? How am I supposed to get the full story? I'm just going to stick to the KJV. I would never get the full story if I just stick to the KJV. I would never get the understanding of the 22 alphabets in Hebrew, 22 creations of mankind, and 22 things he created in creation. How would I know that without the book of Jubilees? I wouldn't know it, family. I wouldn't know it. So that means that I want the full story. And in order to get it, I got to go beyond KJV. I got to go to Jubilees. I got to go to Jasher. I got to go to Enoch. Now, I hear people saying it's certain things in the books that's not right. Guess what? It's certain things in the KJV, translation errors. So you don't think in Jubilees and Jasher, these people have tried to manipulate certain things, man. Do that mean I don't supposed to read the books? I know how to discern with my mind what's right and what's wrong. I know how to do that. So you don't throw a whole book away because there's some things in there that you deem, unworthy to read, or, oh, this don't sound right. No, do what you want to do. K. Judah want the full story. Me and Sharshan want the full story, and Elder Yahshua and them been teaching the full story. And that's why we listening. And that's why when he come over here, he edifying people, man. Because he giving the full story. Man been doing this over 40 years. You don't think he know? Let me open up my window, then I'm getting up out of here. I want to show y'all this, man, that I had this lesson put together months ago. I'm talking about, and y'all know I like to do everything in decency and in order. So I name everything by names. I don't just screenshot stuff or get history. No, I name all my stuff by name so it's easy to get to. Check this out. Big salute to everybody in the chat. Check this out, family. The Spirit of the Most High is what directs our steps and order our steps. Nothing happened by accident, family. Nothing on this earth happened by accident. It was meant for me and the elders to link up. It was meant for me to learn from Elder Yahshua and Elder Barawak so I can go further in my understanding. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to feel like I didn't made it to the mountaintop with the knowledge of the Most High Yah. No, family. I am always a student first. And when you truly walking in the Spirit of the Most High, no slander, no backbiting, no witchcraft, none of that gonna stop you. Let me say that again. When the Most High is with you, no witchcraft, no sorcery. A sister told me straight up, watch out for witchcraft, K. Judah. She said, be careful with the people. They're saying, oh, God bless you. And, she said, I'm telling you, watch out for witchcraft, brother. She said, somebody trying to put some witchcraft on you or something. And I really believe that people, who for whatever reason it may be, get offended with certain things that you may say, certain things you may teach. I am not a people pleaser. I am a Yah and Yahshua pleaser. Because if you get offended by what I teach, or if you get offended by what come out of my mouth, if I'm walking in the spirit, that's your problem, not mine. You got to go to sleep with you. I got to go to sleep with me. I'm sleeping good while you mad at me for something I taught that you disagree with. That's called misery. And misery love company. But I won't be your company. I won't be your company. Because the CUC family, we know how to walk in the spirit and do things in decency and in order. Ain't no chaos over here because we don't allow it. We didn't already establish ourselves as a small family that handle the Most High business and keep our reputation in the eyes of the Most High, because who we represent is a reflection of him and his son. So we gonna do things right. Do that mean we perfect? We trying to walk perfect. And yes, you can be perfect in the truth. Enoch was perfect. It say he pleased God. So if he pleased him, he was perfect. He walked in all the integrity and the ways of the Most High that he said he pleased Yah. That means Yah ain't find no fault with him. It said that Zacharias and his wife was perfect, meaning they walked in the integrity of their heart, meaning all the ways of Yah and Yahshua. But I thought nobody can be perfect. I had to stop saying that too. Oh man, can nobody be perfect? Yes, she can. Enoch pleased this man. Abraham became his friend. That means he did everything that pleased Yah. I mean, that's the highest honor you can get, right? Being called a friend of Yah. So let me get up out of here. Here you go. I'm about to get up out of here. I just want to show y'all this. Now, remember what I just told y'all. I put this together months ago for me and Sham. Look at this. Y'all remember when Yahshua asked me, what do the 22 represent? This is the 22 alphabets in Hebrew, like in the book of Jubilees. 22. Let me bring it in. There you go. 22 alphabets in Hebrew. What else, K. Judah? 22 things of creation. You don't see that at the top? Look, 22 works of creation. This is everything. Because I'm telling y'all, this was already prepared for me and Sham to do. Look how the spirit worked, though. He had Elder Yahshua come and edify y'all with it. Because he went further and knew certain things that I didn't. Because I'm buying all my books according to Elder Yahshua said, KJ, K. Judah, get these books. Get the Dead Sea Scrolls. Make sure you get these. And I've been buying them. I've been connecting dots. It all making sense to me. When you are doing what Yah call you to do, family, and when people say things about you that are not true, and Yah is using you, their lies is a reflection of them, not you. Listen again. When you are called by Yah, and you are walking in the spirit of Yah, in the fruits of Yah, and your mind is entrenched in Yah, it don't matter what people say, because if you wasn't right, you wouldn't be getting used. Do people think about that? If you was not right, you would not be getting used, because Yah don't deal with a filthy mind. So when people say certain things, let them talk. You know it ain't true. Because if it was true, you wouldn't be getting used. Because Yah don't deal with a filthy mind. He deal with a clean mind. You think Yah will bring elders around, link us up together? If my mind was filthy, if I was wicked, if I was a backbiter and slanderer, if I was a gossiper and pretending in front of people to be something that I'm not, it don't work like that. I can't fool Yah. I can't fool Yahshua, family. Let people talk. They talking about you because they jealous, envious, the animosity of their heart, because they have not found their purpose. So they watch your purpose. They watch your light shine. They watch how people are inspired by what Yah is doing in you, and they get mad. Let them get mad and you get glad. And let them be sad. Nothing that is filthy will be used by Yah. You are a vessel fit for destruction. It don't work like that. That's all I'm saying. When you know you're doing right, you keep doing right. You keep doing right. You don't let nobody knock you off your pivot feet. That's why I stay in my lane. There's a lane for everybody. I stay in mine. I don't go in nobody else's lane. I stay in K. Judah's lane. Elder Yahshua and Elder Berawak have a wealth of knowledge and understanding. And the Most High has blessed me to be able to come in contact with these brothers who have gave me information for edification, to be able to edify my nation. Books that I didn't know nothing about, information I didn't know nothing about, is all coming together for your brother. I'm still learning every day. I'm putting lessons together that this is nothing but the Most High and Yahshua, family. So the point that I'm making, let people what they want to think. And y'all keep doing right. You keep walking in the spirit. Because I keep telling y'all, a person can say, I don't like K. Judah. That's your problem. They was mad at Yahshua for walking in the integrity and the spirit of his father. He had no sin. So if I'm walking in his footsteps and I'm doing the things that are right, and you got people say, oh man, you think he perfect. I'm trying to be perfect. Why are you mad at me for trying to be perfect? I thought we supposed to be perfect. So if I'm not offending my brothers or my sisters, if I'm not robbing nobody and taking money, if I'm not slandering and backbite, if I have caused no offense, and I'm all about my father and my king's business, why are you worried about what I'm doing? Don't you got a life? You should be focused on your own life. You shouldn't be focused on another man. A man just wrote me the other day, a brother, and said, why don't you debate Zariah? I said, why is you speaking for another man? Men don't do that. Because my question to the Israelite community is this: when shall rebuke be permitted according to y'all? Because do we just supposed to let false doctrine go past our ears and our eyes? Should we be quiet because we don't want to offend? That's being a people pleaser. I don't like lies on Yah. I don't like false doctrine on my father and my king. If the Bible told me to study to show myself approved, that means I should not be lying. Let me say that again. If the Bible told me study to show yourself approved, how lies coming out my mouth if I'm studying? If I'm really entrenched in Yah and Yahshua. How I'm lying? Well, K. Judah, that's just the understanding he got. No, hold up. So you mean to tell me the understanding he got is to teach lies? Well, just get a brother some grace. Hold on, time out. You mean to tell me that before we come on these platforms, we don't supposed to examine the scriptures to get the right edification to edify these people? You telling me to give grace to lies? I won't never open my mouth if I don't understand something. Never. That's being a wise person. Not just opening my mouth for the sake of opening my mouth. That's a foolish person. Just to try to sound right, to please an audience. Never. If I don't know, I won't speak until I get the understanding. And if it's not time for me to get the understanding, you will never hear me speak on something I have no understanding of. That's being wise. If you hear anybody tell one lie, just one, that is a person who have not studied to show they self-approved. We should not be lying at all. Did Christ lie? Did the disciples lie? Did the apostles lie? No, they did not. You know why? Because Yahshua said, if you follow me, you are my disciples indeed. They followed the message that he gave them and did not deviate from it. Why are you deviating from the gospel and the message that's already written for us to follow? Some of y'all got your own agenda, but the people that's listening to y'all can't see it. They can't hear it. Y'all got y'all own agenda. It's not a Most High and Yahshua agenda. It's just not. So this is the 22 works of creation. How did I know about this? The book of Jubilees. This will prompt me to put the lesson together, family. I say, hold up. I'm going to take the book of Jubilees, the book of Enoch, and I am going to connect dots with the scriptures, Jubilees, and Enoch. How come you think I knew that the angels was created in the beginning on the first day? How, okay, Judah? All I have to do is go to Job 38. When he asked Job, where was you when the morning stars rejoiced? Who is the morning stars? The angels. Who are the sons of God? The angels who rejoiced in the beginning at the works of Yah and Yahshua HaMashiach. How did they see it? They was created in the beginning. It tell you right here. The first day, light, darkness, heavens, water, abysses, angels, and spirits. You won't know that if you don't read the book of Jubilee. You're going to just think that in the beginning, he created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, which is all true. And he created a great light. A lot of people don't know that before he created the sun, he created the light where he is, family. That's the first light. To separate his light from the darkness. It's not the sun and the moon. You get that later. It's his light. His light. You can't see his light. We cannot comprehend that light. That's why you have a great body of water covering that light above the firmament. He sit on top of a sea of glass, which is the body of water. Remember he says like crystal, a sea of glass. What you think the sea is? The body of water. He sit over the body of water. Y'all remember heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool? This man is literally sitting on top of us. Literally. He's on top of us. All this is, look at this. This is 22 works of creation. I had to go find this when I was putting the lesson together. And then I had this right here. This is the 22 works of mankind, which is 22 generations. From Adam to Jacob. You got Adam, Seth, Enos, Canaan, Mahaliel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Arphaxad, Salah, Eber, Peleg, Reu, Serge, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are the 22 works of mankind. How did I know that? Jubilees. So you got 22 alphabets, 22 works of creation, and Yahshua added in the 22 books, and also the 22 creations of mankind, which is from Adam to Jacob. The Bible is so beautiful. Our history is so potent. But we have to read. I take joy in reading our knowledge and getting understanding. Oh, it feels so good. That no matter where you at, where you go, you can edify somebody. Because you study to show yourself approved. So when a person asks you a question, you can answer the question based on the understanding given. So thank you, Father, and Yahshua HaMashiach. The way you move the pieces around on a chessboard, bringing brothers together. And I agree with my brother Obadiah when I talked to him yesterday, that the Most High getting ready to do a powerful work through the elders of Yahshua and Elder Barawak, NHIT, and the CUC family, and the FOPE family, my brother Shorsham. I'm telling y'all, family, nothing happened by accident. The Most High don't put nothing righteous with filth. So for all y'all who got your, misconceptions of what type of person I am, first of all, we ain't never meet before. Oh, y'all, you hear the voice, but you don't know the man. I don't have to put a front on in front of nobody to be something that I'm not. I don't like expectations put on me based on your perception of what you think I should be. Let me be me. Because you might hear me say something that you deem, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Let me be. But people like to put, their expectations on me based on the perception that's being given out, meaning respect for the women. Don't get into it with my brothers and sisters. Don't do anything to cause offense or hurt a person. When people see this, they start putting expectations on you. So if you say a word like damn, oh, Kid Judah said damn. Or you might say the A word, oh, no, he did not. It's supposed to be a man of God. These are expectations that people like to put on you based on the perception that they receive from you. Meaning that if you're a brother walking right, people are going to say, oh man, they think he perfect. You think he better than everybody. It's not that you think you better than everybody. There's something wrong with them to be even looking at you and making that statement. Why make a statement like that? What, like is your life so miserable that you got to watch another man so hard that you like, hey, he think he perfect? He think he don't do no wrong. Huh? Is you serious? So you want me to do wrong? So you want me to do wrong? So you don't want me to keep trying to walk right. You want me to do wrong that's going to satisfy you, huh? Oh, man, he think he perfect. I'm going to continue to walk as I walk. I'm going to continue to be a blessing to my people. I'm going to continue to walk in the integrity of my mind. And I'm going to continue to be who Yah has created me to be. My mama taught her son right, good values, good values. I'm about to be 44 years old. You will never find a woman say that K. Judah disrespectful. I got 6 sisters. Ain't never called them B's and HOs and all that. Never. Never. I know how to be around women where it don't get funny business. Start doing all that touching and being perverse. K. Judah know how to be around women. K. Judah know how to talk to women. K. Judah know how to understand women. I think that might be what it is, though. These Negroes don't like me because a lot of the sisters salute me for me being fair and balanced. You know, not being chauvinistic and narcissistic. Men don't like when the sisters listen to you. They think you being a woman pleaser. Or you're catering and pandering to women because you speak the truth. See, one thing I noticed in the time we living in, that men just want to be, you know, they don't want to take the role of really being a leader they was created to be, so they make excuses why they can't do this and why they can't do that, and society holding them back, and the white man, ain't nobody holding you back. You can do whatever you put your mind to do if you truly believe in Yah. If it's for you to do it, he'll open up a door. If it ain't, he'll close the door according to his purpose and will. You ain't got to do all that crying about how society holding you back and, oh, man, you got people so miserable, all they do is watch other people's lives, and whatever a person put on the internet, they believe that's who people truly are. So they hate on everybody. Because they miserable, everybody miserable. Let me say that again. You have people on the internet. We don't know these people. We just don't know them. But they miserable because you miserable. They life suck because your life suck. Anytime you hear a person always talking about how bad life is, get away from them, family. That's all I can tell you. Get away from them. Run. Run from negativity. Run from the wounded spirit. Run from the person always complaining about life and how it suck and I can't do this and the white man holding me down and ain't no white man holding me down. When I wanted to start my business, I started my business. That's just what it is. I had a little vision. I had a goal. I did it. I asked the Most High to bless me to be able to do it, and he did. And I run my business from home. Because in this society, you can't just have no one income. You got to have a couple streams of income. And the Most High have allowed me to be blessed to have a couple streams of income. I'm not blaming the white man for nothing. He's not holding me back. I'm a man. Men don't make excuses for men things. Men just handle business. I run through brick walls. I don't let no white man stop me. I go around him and curve that white man. I curve society. Whatever you say I can't do, I'm going to do it. We too smart to be sitting around crying and whining about how bad I can't do this and I can't do that. You can do whatever you put your mind to do. You got all type of Israelites, whether they know they Israelites, whether they don't know they Israelite. Our people have created business after that situation happened. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not, a couple years ago when that hit the fan, a lot of our people started businesses. And a lot of their businesses have flourished. The Bible say, occupy till I come. So do we supposed to sit around and not pursue certain things for the sake of complaining about the white man? Nope, not me. My brother Sham go to work every day working hard, man. 14, 15 hours a day. He don't be complaining. He know what he got to do for his family. That's a man. My brother don't do no complaining. He just handle business. But anytime you hear a man always talking about somebody else's life, he miserable. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Why is I worrying about another man and I got my own things to focus on? When you focus on what you supposed to be doing, you ain't worrying about no another man. I can't even see left and right. I'm looking straight. All I see is what I'm doing. And if I can help you on the way, I'll help you on the way. But I'm going straight, man. I don't see to the left. I don't see to the right. I'm not watching men. I'm watching what I'm doing. I'm looking straight, family. That's what I'm doing. Men do things that men supposed to do. And that's just what it is. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, family. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Yes, sir. Big salute to everybody in the chat. But like I say, I just wanted to share that with y'all. That let the haters hate, family. Let the haters hate, man. I'm talking about, boy, Negroes act like they didn't met me in life. Ain't never met me a day in their life, boy. Don't know what type of man I am, and it ain't my job to give it to you on the internet. If you come around me, you will see what it is. That's what it is. It's not my job to be trying to perpetrate and trying to please people on the internet to show you who I am in real life. I'm not doing that. I'm here for one reason. That's edification. To receive it and to give it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. So to all my brothers, my, real men, standing on they square, standing on them 10 toes, keep handling business. Because real men don't worry about real men. I'm telling y'all, man, the way I grew up, we don't worry about no other man. You shouldn't be even talking about another man. That's why I told the brother, why are you telling me about Tazariah? Well, why don't you go debate him? I say, nigga, I don't do no debates. That's what's wrong with y'all now. You're man pleasers. Why is you speaking to me about another man, bruh? Go get him. If you want me to speak to him so bad, go get him. I don't got to go to his platform to chase a man to speak to him. What's wrong with you Negroes? If somebody lying, I'm going to destroy the doctrine according to the spirit. I don't got to attack the man. I think Tazariah a false teacher. Is that me slandering him? No. I'm going based on what he showed me on the internet. He believed in reincarnation. He believed that Mary and Joseph banged each other. You know how stupid that sounds? When we got all this information, even the demon told Solomon. He asked Solomon, or Solomon asked him, who are you frustrated by? He said, the King of Kings, who mama would not know a man. How that demon knew that? But y'all are teaching lies on the Messiah, that his mama and Joseph and Tazariah, you so disgusting in your mind. Y'all remember when the Bible say, he that is spiritual minded and he that is carnal minded. The carnal mind is empty against Yah. Did it not say that? So this man said that Joseph tore up Mary. Listen. And they want us to sit back when our people are searching for truth, and we supposed to sit back and allow this rhetoric to go through the airways without saying a word. These Negroes please men so much. All you have to do is get a name on the internet. All you have to do is get a little fame in the community, and you're going to be praised and worshiped. This Negro actually told me, I hear what you saying. No, I'm lying though. Y'all know this brother wrote me and he never said I was lying. He just told me, why you won't go to Tazariah? Go get Tazariah and you come also and bring 20 with you. What I supposed to be scared? I don't please men. I'm not a fun boy. I am not a fun boy. Like we like to say in Houston, Texas. K. Judah is not a fun boy. I am not around men. If you see me in real life, you will be shocked. I hang around no men. I got a brother, 50-some years old. He the only one allowed in my house. I don't let men around my daughters. I don't let men around my wife. I don't let men into my residence. That's my domain for my family. I don't let men hang around me. I am not in the car with men. I ride alone. And I never let a man sit in my back seat. That's how somebody we knew got murdered. They shot him in the head, bruh. It was on First 48. And I knew this person. Men should not be around a lot of men. You should not be hanging with men all day. When I see a group of men, I'll be like, no, I don't know what this is. K. Judah ain't never been afraid to hang with K. Judah. And people that can be alone and enjoy their own company, guess what? Those the people that's always go further. They don't need a crowd to be happy. They don't need to be around a lot of people to enjoy themselves. I respect those type of people. And before I get up out of here, let me tell you this. When I was in college, because I had a basketball scholarship for $40,000 at that time. I graduated in 2000. I signed my scholarship, and that summer, I got ready to go to college. Now, the Most High had other plans. But I was sitting on the bench one day, and this brother was watching me, and I'm watching him watching me. I'm like, man, what's wrong with this dude, bro? So as he approaching me, and it's sad we got to be like this. You know how you just scoot back a little bit, like, you know, you plant your feet? Like, hold up, bro, what's up? So I said, man, what's up, bro? He said, no, man, I'm just coming over here. I always see you every day by yourself. He said, I just wanted to salute you, brother, because, man, I just always see you just in your own world. You don't need people around you. You just always by yourself. And I salute you for that, man, because look, he said everybody around crowds, and he said you just always chilling in your own world. This brother told me that, man. And that's how I always been. I don't need nobody to be happy. When I get off of work and see the face of my kids, that's where I'm saying that. The face of my wife, that's where I'm saying that. When I get off of work, I rush to get home to see them. I don't need men to make me feel good about being a man. And men should not be around men like that. You got your few core partners, and y'all solid with each other. But we are not all in each other's houses every day and every week around their family. I'm just keeping it real. Don't let men come to your residence where you lay your head at with your wife and your kids. And don't be doing good around an envious Negro, because jealousy gonna creep in and he gonna try to sabotage you. I tell you this right here. I got a story for days, but I'm gonna tell you this one. My kinfolk. This was my ace boon coon. His partner got him robbed by some dudes, man. Hold on. Let me tell you this again. My kinfolk had a roommate who allowed some dudes to come in. They put my kinfolk in his truck with a gun to his head, made him go to the ATM machine and withdraw money for them. His own roommate did this. Who he thought was his partner, his roommate, got him robbed. I don't hang with men, family. My wife can tell you that. I've been with my wife since I was 23 years old. I'm about to be 44. And guess what she'll tell you? He don't hang with men. He don't let nobody come to our house. My kids ask me, Daddy, why don't nobody come to our house? You sure don't? Because I don't let people around y'all. That's how Daddy protect y'all. Because I don't know what's on another man's mind. So I stay away from you. So I don't got to hurt you, or you don't got to hurt me. I salute you when I see you in the street. And that's how brothers do. We salute each other and we keep moving. We don't got to stop and always talk. I salute you, you salute me, and we keep going. That's just the way I always been. That's the way I was raised, that you don't hang around no bunch of men. And I ask why. Because men get envious and jealous real quick and they might hurt you. And I done seen this plenty of times when partners rob partners. Partners kill partners. So I say all that to say this, family. Y'all keep doing what y'all putting you to do, and don't worry about haters. Haters gonna come. That's how you know you're walking right. If anybody's speaking on you that don't know you, you shouldn't get mad. You should be thankful to y'all that it's something in you that they see that's causing them to be envious and jealous. And we on the internet and they still get envious and jealous. Because when people want to hear what you have to say, based on your testimony, based on the way you edify, based on the perception that you didn't put out there for people, and people say, man, this seemed like a real good brother right here. That's all they can do is just go off the perception that what you put out to say it seemed like, until they get to know you. Once they get to know you, then they see the real you. But how can you not build a relationship on the internet first? So when we do cross paths in real life, at least we already then built the rapport. It'll be more comfortable if I built with you this way than me not knowing you and letting you around. The CUC family, I love that family. Guess what? I will be around them. I will let them come around me. Because I didn't already built a relationship with them. And these are all genuine good people. People have no idea the stuff that we do behind the scene, not only to help each other, but also to help other people. We just never talk about it because it is not for people to know. We don't have to broadcast it. We are truly there for each other, man. People just think this is an internet thing. No, partner. Behind the scene, the CUC family, when we need something or we want to help somebody, we do just that. And we go in our pocket to do just that. Just people don't know. They just think we on the internet, hee, ha, ha. Not knowing that me and the CUC family really deal with each other in real life. People don't know what we doing, what we got going on, the conversations we have. It's just all slander and backbite. A lot of times because they can't be a part of the, the inner circle. So people get mad when you tell them now, man, say we just gonna keep it like it is. Keep this family small. People get mad at you. Oh man, he don't want me in the family. Why you just can't respect my mind and say, okay, brother, I understand. It's just like people that ask me for my phone number and I go off the spirit. I didn't have to tell a few people now, man, I don't want to give my number out. Because I go off the spirit. If the spirit don't move me or compel me to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it, family. But if the spirit move me and compel me to give you my number, I'm going to give you my number. But I will watch a person for a long time just to see how they talk and how they move and what's in their mind. And if I don't like what's in your mind, I'm going to stay away from you. But if I like what's in your mind, I'll give you my number. And we can build as brothers. Y'all going to be shocked when me and Yavin get together. Because he live in Houston with me. And we going to go live. Just swallowing, spit, and talking. Y'all know what? Oh, yeah, me and my brother going to go live together. Chopping it up, talking, laughing, and everything. We're going to record it for y'all. We're going to show y'all. Me and my brother Yavin. Now, Yavin, that's a good brother. So I want to meet him. Because what he didn't gave me on the internet is that he have always conducted himself as a man. He walk in integrity. He not disrespectful. Now, if you get crazy with him, he going to get crazy with you. And I don't blame him. You think you can talk to him any kind of way? Like a brother going to tell him one time, you a nigga from the suburbs. Nigga, you don't know Yavin. That man ain't from no suburbs. That man family is from 5th Ward, where my family from. Boy, if you wouldn't seen 5th Ward back in the day, that boy did not grow up in no suburbs. You have no idea what you talking about. Both our families went to Wheatley High School. 5th Ward is historical for a lot of black civil rights activists, a lot of prominent black figures. That man ain't grow up in those suburbs, but you said that because the perception that you got based on what he gave you is that somehow the suburbs, you think he weak. That's basically what you were saying, though. Without saying that he weak, you think, oh man, you grew up in the suburbs, nigga. Oh, you think he weak. But then he showed you, nigga, who you talking to? See, he had to get crazy with you because you disrespected him. That man ain't grow up in those suburbs, bro. This man also lived in Greenpoint. You have no idea what you talking about. You have no idea what we had to see in Greenspoint. Don't even call it Greenspoint. They call it Gunpoint because so many murders didn't happen over there. Had a shootout in front of my house. That's why I moved out the hood. You want to be around your people, but sometimes your people mind don't be right for you to be around them. You got to get far away from them. And I moved all the way in a gated community around East Indians and Gentiles, Asians, got a few black people. I can leave my door unlocked. Ain't nobody stealing my radio. Ain't nobody trying to yank my steering wheel. Man, I mean, these niggas tried to steal my steering wheel one time. These niggas broke the key lock. You hear me? I had to get my car towed to a keysmith. These niggas tried to take the steering wheel off. I mean, broke the key box. Stole the radio. These niggas took my roof on top of my car. And I never called the police on my brothers. People think we just be talking down here. I don't call police. I just charge it to the game. Because I was always taught that you call the police, you might end up dead. So I don't call the police. They be talking about make a report. For what? What I'm going to make a report for? I don't call the police. I have never called the police on a brother. I have never called the police for help. I am not lying to y'all. I have never called the police. I do not dial 911 calling no police for anything. Because they might come out and you might go to jail. Because I don't got a good relationship with police back in the day. But I thank the Most High that he have given me breathing room that cops don't bother me now. Because I'm older and my mind is more wiser and I wouldn't get stupid with them today. But I used to back in the day. I used to defy authority because I thought he was trying to be my daddy. And when you don't grow up with a daddy, you don't want to hear no man telling you what to do. You think that, oh, he trying to be my daddy. He trying to talk down on me like, so you defy authority. So when you look at a lot of young brothers and they bucking the police, it's because they don't have a father. And they angry because they don't have a father. So when somebody that's not their father, even though they telling them right, they going to buck that authority because you trying to sound like my daddy. Even though they telling you right, young brother. So like I say, family, you know, I thank the Most High that I'm still here today. I done told y'all my testimony. I almost lost my life in the 8th grade. My own partner put a gun to my head. My own homeboy that I knew from middle school put a 38 to my head in the 8th grade. And I knew him. So what you think that did to me growing up? I don't let nobody sit, man. Hey, if somebody get in the car that I don't know and he sit behind me, I tell my kinfolk, hey, stop the car. I don't know him. Who is this? And I don't feel comfortable him sitting behind me, bro. Straight up. Don't ever get in the car and let somebody sit behind you you don't know. That's why it's not good to be riding 4 and 5 deep. Especially if you don't know what these Negroes is on. You thinking y'all about to go somewhere, these niggas didn't rob the bank, now you go to prison too. That's why it's not good. Teach your sons, man, hey, ride by yourself, man. Don't be riding in the car with a whole bunch of Negroes. We need to start teaching our sons to learn how to walk alone. You don't need no 5 and 10 men with you, bro. Learn how to stand on your own 2 feet as a man. And whatever you don't do in life, you can't blame nobody else for you being lazy, you being sorry, you being weak. That is not another man's fault. That is not the white man's fault. A man gonna do whatever he gotta do as a man to handle business for his family. He gonna run through brick walls. He gonna curb the police. He gonna curb the white man. He gonna, whatever the white man throw at him, he gonna bust right through the gates, the bars. We live in the shadow of death. I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm going around the shadow of death. Y'all got to stop as black men, and I love my brothers. See, I'm hard on my brothers because I love my brothers. I want to see my brothers doing good. I want to see my brothers meeting their full potential. I don't hate my brothers, but I don't like some of the brothers because they so disrespectful, man. And we got mothers, we got daughters, we got sisters, but they disregard all that just to get their emotions out to the world to demonize their own sisters, when that's not cool. Because if you really look at it, man, we all in shambles. You know, we all in shambles, man. You know, they didn't did a number on all of us, family. We all been brainwashed. We all been lied to. We all trying our best to continue to make it and survive. So why I'm gonna be mad at my sisters? Why I'm gonna be mad at a lot of my brothers when, bro, you in the same boat as me? Even if you got a little bit more money than me, even if you're doing a little bit better than me, at the end of the day, you still in the shadow of death, bro. You still in behind prison walls. You just got a little bit more money. And that money is nothing. It's not backed up by nothing. It's just a piece of paper. We kill each other over paper. That means nothing. It's not backed up by anything. The gold notes is gone. You know, none of this stuff is real. We don't live in reality. That's why they give you Love and Hip Hop. They give you, you know, Housewives of Atlanta. They give you all these different reality TV shows that are not reality. These people do this for content. Now, them people don't hate each other. It's for content. Anything on the internet is for content, fam. But let me get up out of here, man. I love y'all, family. You know, do anybody got any questions? You know, anybody got any questions? You know, like I say, man, I love the Israelite nation. I love my people, man. When I see black people, nobody, and this is another thing. We don't know each other's, you know, feelings and what make us kick, what make us sad, what make us happy. We don't know these things about each other. Nobody know that when I see black people, I get emotional. When I see black people at a gathering and we all having a good time and there's no violence, there's no harm to nobody, we laughing and celebrating together, that make me emotional. You know why? Because that's what I know that we truly supposed to be and can be if we put our mind to it. How come y'all think that? And I'm gonna say this: do not believe the statistics of Caucasian statistics that we kill more than everybody, that we violent towards each other. Don't believe that. Black people are not killing each other like they say. This is all lies and propaganda. We, most of the times when we see each other, We salute each other. We give a smile to each other. We'll even hug each other. All this is lies. Black people get together and celebrate, and they come and shut it down because they don't like the unity. So if we killing each other, why when we do get together, why they still get mad? I mean, according to y'all, we're going to be violent anyway, right? So why you won't just leave us alone? I'm going to ask that again. If we violent, and when we get together, in your mind, something going to happen when them niggas get together. Why you won't just leave us alone? Just let us be violent, right? Because you know we're not violent. You know, according to your flawed statistics, that y'all get together and beat each other up over a football game. Y'all bust windows out over a soccer game, over a baseball game, and over a football game. Even if your favorite team lose, y'all ride in the parking lot. Y'all beat each other up over sports. You will never see our people fighting in the parking lot because the basketball team lost. You will never see our people fighting in the parking lot because a football team lost or a baseball team lost. Man, we just gonna say, oh man, them boys lost and we going home. Not y'all though, but y'all don't put that in the media. You do not put in the media that y'all do the same thing that y'all say everybody else do. Y'all got motorcycle gangs who don't like each other now. Talking about white folk, y'all beat each other up all the time, have shootouts, you have gangs, you commit violence, y'all beat each other up, you do it in your Senate, you do it in your politics, you do it when you're passing laws, punching each other in the face, but guess what? Nobody deem y'all as white on white crime. Nobody. But when it comes to us, we are the worst thing ever created by God. And y'all black people have to stop believing that. You are not violent by nature. You are not hateful by nature. You are not dumb. You are not stupid. You never have been. You are very intelligent. Y'all done already put it in your computer, which is your brain. You have the God gene. You are special people. Nobody can do what you do. Nobody can survive under the conditions you have been allowed to survive under. You don't need nobody to survive. They need you to survive. Everybody survived under this so-called culture in America. Under who? Black people. Black people, and that's the truth. You remove black people out the way, America would become a desolate wilderness. Who would entertain them? Who would dance for them? Sing for them? Who? Are they going to entertain each other? Because if that was the case, ask yourself this before I go. If they can entertain each other, why they won't just go do it? If they could create their own genre of music, why they won't just go do it? Why they gotta use our genre? I'm asking. If we are nothing, why use us so much for your profit? If we are pathetic, why use us so much for your gain? Why? Because they know something you don't know. You have the God gene. You just haven't tapped into your God gene. Because the frequency, the radio frequency they got us on is very low. And we got to turn it up very high. I'm just trying to give encouragement, family. You are not dumb and stupid. You are very intelligent. Your children are very intelligent. That's why they miseducate you. We got to teach our children. I taught my son how to read at the age of 3 years old. When he went to school, the teacher asked me, "What are you doing with him?" I said, "Your baby can read." I didn't wait for him to go to school to teach my kids anything. I taught my son and daughter how to read. And I'm also teaching my 8-year-old daughter. She learning the Bible. She know her nationality. She know how to pray the Lord's Prayer. She know the commandments because I'm teaching her. That's my job. That's my wife's job. I can't depend on the school to edify my children. Yes, they're going to get the basic of certain things on how to function around other children, things like that. But it's my job as a father to equip my children with what they need to know about this life and the way that they should go. Once they get old enough, it's their job to continue their relationship with Yah. I move out the way. I'm just here for guidance now. I'm just here for guidance and to answer your questions. Now it's time for my son, who's 19, to have his own relationship with Yah. I did my part. I raised you in Yah. Now you continue in Yah and Yahshua. My 17-year-old daughter, I raised you in Yah. Now you continue in Yah and Yahshua. If you decide that you don't want to deal with Yah no more, that is not on me. That is on you. I did my job. I did my part, which was to raise you, to guide you in the way that you should go. Y'all notice that when he say raise up a child in the way that they should go, he not talking about just whooping them with a belt. You got to guide them in the way that they should go. And to guide them, you got to teach them about Yah and Yahshua. You got to put the fear of Yah in your kids so they'll know Yah is not somebody you want to play with. Yahshua is not somebody you want to play with. So walk right, son. Walk right, daughter. So continue to teach your children, family. And that's why I think that a lot of children, that's what they missing in their life. They're very angry. They defy authority. They don't listen to their parents. You know why? Because they wasn't rooted and guided in the truth in their youth. So now you're trying to catch them when they 18 and 19. It's the age where children want to have fun. And it's not their fault, because I was 18 before. I was 19 before. I wanted to have fun. Because I told y'all when my grandmother told me that you're going to be a teacher of the Bible, I told her, no, I'm not. I ain't doing that. I was running from y'all. I ain't want to teach no Bible. So I was doing what I wanted to do. And guess what I'm doing right now? Doing what grandma said I was going to be doing, because that's what he told her that I'm going to do. So you can tell y'all what you ain't going to do, but that don't work. You going to do what he tell you to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing, what he told me to do, which is go teach my word. So the first thing I had to do before I can teach is get the right understanding. And that's what I think we missing in this walk. We have brothers who come in a month or two, and now you are already a teacher. It don't work like that, brother. You have to sit back for years, get understanding, get the right understanding. Then you can be used, because you got to get around the right men to walk in the right fruits of the spirit. Because if you get around the wrong men, they going to make you twofold the more child of hell than themselves. And now you cursing out your sisters and your brothers. Now you wishing death on everybody. You want everybody to die. Oh, you 2/3 niggas gonna die. How you know you gonna make it? That's how I know you ain't humble. None of us know what's gonna happen, so we gotta be humble. You ain't gotta curse out your people to get your point across. You ain't gotta disrespect your brothers and sisters to get your point across. Your job is to edify, not use your carnal mind. Y'all didn't ask you to do that, because the representation that you displaying of Yah is a reflection of Yah. And if you represent Yah wrong, you making him look bad. And if you making him look bad, he gonna do something to you, brother. Okay, let me go up right quick. I see somebody got a question. Hold up. I want to answer this brother question real quick. I want to say big salute to everybody in the chat. Okay, let me go back up. Y'all been doing all this talking. Let me go back up so I can see the questions, because I love answering y'all questions, family. So, like I say, big salute to everybody in the chat. Many blessings to you all. I bid y'all Yah and Yahshua speed, family. Prepare yourself for salvation. We about to be delivered. Don't worry about what's going to happen on November the 5th. We need to be preparing ourselves for salvation. When you go back home to Zion, the trees are going to clap their hands. When you go back home to Zion, the trees are going to dance. When you go back home to Zion, the grass is going to wave her hands. When you go back to Zion, everything will blossom and flourish because you are coming back home. That's why the Bible says, can a nation be born in one day? I think it can, yeah. I think it can, Yahshua. It's going to be like a nation being born in one day. Jerusalem will give birth to her children. We will all be back together as a nation. How beautiful is that, family? How beautiful is that, family? Okay, let me go back down. I see the brother named I never seen a brother before, but I want to give you a salute, brother. BNA. Thank you for coming to the live, brother. BGI Speed. I see you had a question, though. I'm trying to see where is it. Okay, he said, that's inspiring me to not look for many friends. I thought I was weird at 23, not being around too many people. Now, you're not weird. You're not weird at all. A lot of times, y'all keep us away from things that we don't need to be around. I'll tell you this. When Yah is trying to use you, he going to remove people away from you so he can get your undivided attention. He can't get your undivided attention when you're being distracted with your family, with your mother, with your sisters, with whoever it may be, with your friends. He would move people out of your life to get your undivided attention. And if you continue to disobey when he's trying to get your undivided attention, he might go upside your head to get your undivided attention. Thank Yah that he didn't have to do that to me. Thank Yah that he didn't have to do that to a lot of brothers and sisters. A lot of us, we ran a little bit, but we heed to the call when it truly came. So you're not weird at all, brother. You're not weird at all. That's Yah keeping you away from certain things. Okay. My sister Arca said, I can't say this enough. That men should not be around a lot of men, and I personally do not trust men that only hang out with men. No good can come from this. Already. My sister Wise Society said, K. Judas show, nobody but my parents and children know where I live because nobody else is allowed to come to my house. Wisdom, prudence, and fortitude are unaccessible. That's right. I totally agree, Wise Society. And guess what? That don't have nothing to do with us trying to be mean or evil. That has everything to do with us trying to protect what belongs to us. And that's our family. That's our family. Elder Tashaka, big salute to you, Elder. Big salute to you, Elder. My sister Essential Growth said, 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 14. The person without the spirit does not accept the things that come from the spirit of Yah, but consider them foolishness and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through what, y'all? The scriptures and the spirit. Y'all remember what Yahshua said, right? John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the what? The words. They spirit and they are what? Life. The word is spirit and life. So the words that I speak unto you, that Yahshua said, they are spirit. And my sister just gave the scripture. He that is spiritual minded can understand the things of the spirit. He that is carnal minded, he cannot. It is foolishness to him, fam. It is foolish. Monster Moshe, my beloved brother from the dirt. That's my brother right there, y'all. Monster Moshe. There's only one Monster Moshe in the world, family. There's no one like that Negro. Sister Eve ate the fruit of lies, the Bumite slayer. There's no one like Sister Eve, the Bumite slayer. Slaying Bumites. She came up with that name too. Slaying Bumites. My brother Anthony. Big salute, Anthony. Big salute, Elder. Big salute to my brother Anthony, man. Big salute, Elder. Israelite Judite, my brother Yavin. Big salute, brother. It's my brother right there. We gonna shock y'all though. Soon as me and my brother link up, we going live. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. Obadiah Israel, big salute, brother. Sir Shannon, big salute. The Ark of 007, big salute. Now Maria, August Dreams, Amina Coleman and Mike C. Abaisi, big salute, my brother. The CUC family. Shawsham, big salute, my brother. Yakoba, big salute, my brother. 10K, big salute, family. Big salute. Positive reinforcement and brother Jay, big salute. I love brother Jay, man. I love positive too. Big salute to my sister Positive, the chemist. Skeletor, big salute, brother. My brother Skeletor, big salute. I'm just reading y'all comments, family. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reading your comments. Okay, let me see. Absolutely, wise society. For the kingdom of Yah is not a matter of talk, but of power. That's right. That's right. That's why I be really saying, though, I be like, man, I don't like when people, like when men be talking too much to me. Man, say something meaningful to me, bro. I can't stand when somebody just talking to me and it's foolish. Like, it really give me a headache. Come on, we men, bro. Let's have a meaningful conversation. Don't be talking to me about foolishness, dog. I turn off when I hear stupidity, man. Stupidity irks me because I'm about to be 44. I don't want to have stupid conversations, man. If we gonna talk, let's talk as men. Let's say something meaningful to each other that can inspire one another. Bro, don't just be talking to me about something stupid, man. Sister Eve said, better be careful of bringing other men around your family, especially your wife and daughters. The Israelite family let another brother stay with them, and he started messing with their 16-year-old daughter. Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Come on now. You don't let nobody live with you, man, because he an Israelite brother. No. We're not doing that. Why society said, I also don't hang with many women either, because they want to borrow my all instead of getting their own. I finish my assignment and move on to the next. Salute you, wise society. Hard-working woman right there, family. Straight up. Hard-working woman right there. She do a lot of great things for the community and for the kids. All kids. Because, we got a lot of Negro. Oh, man, you just need to be for these kids. Man, be quiet. Tell somebody what kids to help. Woo! I'm just reading the comments. My brother Israelite Judite said, that's facts. I try to be cordial, but niggas want to play tough when they see you intellectual. That's a fact. And I really do believe they be thinking Yavin weak, not knowing where that brother come from. So they hear my brother articulating himself, and they want to come at him sideways, not knowing he can give you that too. But he don't want to give you that, but you asking for that. Then when you do get that, now you say, oh, brother, why you being disrespectful? But you just disrespected him, though. Come on now. Let's keep it real. If we going to be real, let's be real, man. I think that's it, family. I'm just looking. Okay, here you go right here. He say, how do I deal with practicing sinners at work that continually put their issues on me? To be honest with you, BNA, when you go to work, put on the whole armor of Yah and Yahshua. That's your protection. Ask Yah to remove all demonic spirits, all the devices of the devil, all wickedness out of your way. Close the mouth of wickedness that speak against you. Go do your job. If you deal with your coworkers, that's cool. Do your job and go home, bro. That's what I do. I deal with my coworkers at work and I go home to my family. I'm not in there he, ha, ha. I ain't doing none of that. I go about my business, but I do talk to my coworkers because while you're working with other people, you want to be able to establish that relationship so it don't be no tension or no animosity on the job. And I'm the manager at my job over my crew. So however I conduct myself, that's how they gonna behave. So I walk in my integrity. I treat everybody fair, and we have a good night. Okay, I got you, Tashaka. Of course, I have a question. Okay, I got you, Tashaka. I got you, Elder. I got you. Yeah, but BNA, hey, just go to work, do your job, put the whole armor on, my brother, and rebuke all negativity. That, man, I put the whole armor on every day. Before I get in my car, I put on the whole armor every single day. And I ask y'all to allow me to have a good night. And I rebuke all the devices of Satan. He's very crafty. So you got to know how he coming. You got to discern things. I don't talk around my coworkers about race, about religion, about politics, about nothing. Because you can say something that you think is a joke, but they can go tell on you based on that joke and say they was offended. Now you getting called in the office saying something that you thought was a joke, but somebody got offended. So don't talk to people about nothing. Okay, I'm going, let me see. Oh, Sister Kim. Big salute to Sister Kim. I see you. Kim Jones. Big salute to you, Kim Jones. My sister. Many blessings to you. Okay, I'm trying to go to my brother Tashaka. I see you asked about the New Testament, so that's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, there you go. He said, my question is, do you agree with JJ 7000 falling back when it comes to Yah? No, Elder Tashaka, I would say this. We have to be careful who we hang around. I believe when you hang around bad company, it can rub off on you. And when you're dealing with certain information that has nothing to do with Yah, Satan can start playing with your mind. For instance, Judah Nash, he just all over the place. But JJ 7000 be around these different, channels and different type of information. Now he going against Yah of the Bible. So, like I say, when Yahshua walked the earth, there was no such thing as a New Testament. Yahshua was speaking from the law and the prophets. But once the disciples wrote everything down based on them being the witnesses of everything that was written in the law and the prophets being fulfilled in Yahshua, now we got the New Testament, which is really not a New Testament or an Old Testament. That's another thing. There is no such thing as an Old Testament and a New Testament. But that's how they gave it to us, so we got to deal with it the way we deal with it. But the New Testament is legit because you got a New Testament written in Hebrew, which is our original tongue. But they translated it from Hebrew to English. So we got to deal with it how we deal with it. Why? Because the Bible say, with stammering lips and another tongue would I speak to this people. So because we speak English, we got to read the Bible in that. But I mean, we can read it in Hebrew too to compare, make sure it's lining up. But we speak English, family. And that's just the truth. We speak English. But the whole Bible is the truth, because Yahshua said, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. He said, I'm the Alpha, beginning, and Omega, the end. So if the New Testament is not legit, how is he the end? Because he can't just be the end from Genesis to Malachi. Because how are things fulfilled from the law and the prophets if we don't have witnesses of these things being fulfilled? That's where the disciples and the apostles come in at. That's what John the Revelator come in at. They are witnesses of the things of the law and the prophets. That's why he said to the law and to the testimony. Do anybody know what testimony mean? What do testimony mean? How you doing, Lady Love? Big salute, my sister. Before I get up out of here, do anybody know what testimony means? When Christ said to the law and to the testimony, what is testimony? What is testimony? Okay. Thank you, Argle. Thank you, Oracle. What a comment at? Somebody said, thank you. Thank you, Sis Shannon. Testimony is to testify or to witness. So what are we witnessing? When Christ said to the law and to the testimony, testifying of what, y'all? What was the disciples testifying of? The things written in the law and the prophets. So when Christ came on the scene and Peter and them said, man, this is the son of Yah. How they knew that? From the law and the prophets. So when he came on the scene, they had to be a witness, meaning testimony, testify of the things that was written of him being manifested in their face. You need witnesses. And they are the witnesses. The disciples, the apostles, the prophets. Don't y'all know that Abraham knew about Yahshua? Don't you know that Moses knew he was coming? He talked to Moses face to face. Moses, I'm going to raise a prophet like you, Moses. Moses already knew who it was. Abraham did. Jacob seen him before. They all knew about the Messiah, y'all. So I don't understand why Israelites today don't believe in the Messiah when that's him in the beginning saying, let us make man in our image. He was the tree of life. He is the one dwelling between the cherubims. You think that's the Most High? No, that's Yahshua. That's why he told the angels, guard the tree of life. And he put cherubim angels with a flaming sword that Adam and Eve could not get to where, y'all? The Garden of Eden? No. Go read it again. The tree of life is what they lost access to. Adam could have hung around the Messiah and found out how to live forever. He told him, in the day that you eat thereof, you gonna die. Did he die that same day? No. But did he fulfill his day? And no. They all died at 900 in this, 912, 925. The oldest person to live is Methuselah, who was 930 something. And guess what? Nobody made it to be 1,000. Fulfilling his day. They all died. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Yahshua is the truth. Yahshua is the one that gave the law. Yahshua is the one that divided the waters through the staff of Moses. Yahshua is the rock that followed them. Yahshua is the one that was the fire by night and light by day. That was Yahshua. Yahshua is the one told Moses, build me a tabernacle that I may dwell among my people. Why did he want Moses to build him a tabernacle, y'all? because they have a tabernacle also in heaven. Everything that Moses built is a replica of what's in heaven. Yahshua is the high priest. So what was Aaron in them? A replica of the high priest in heaven. So they played the position of Yahshua on earth, what he played in heaven. Yahshua been around for a long time, family. He didn't just come around when you get to the New Testament. He been around. He's the one speaking through David. A lot of people be missing that. Go read Psalm 69 and link that up with Songs of Solomon chapter 1. And you tell me who is that speaking through David. David never did the things that's written in Psalm 69. That never happened to David. When he said, I restored that which I took not away. What did Christ restore that he took not away? Your access back to eternal life. Who took it away? Adam. David never gave you access back to eternal life and restored that which he took not away. That's not talking about David. It's talking about Yahshua. I gave my back to the smiters. They spit in my face. That never happened to Isaiah. They gave me vinegar to drink. That never happened to David. My own friend raised up his heel against me in the book of Psalms way before Judas did it. They sold me for 30 pieces of silver in the book of Zechariah way before he was sold. They all knew, family. All the prophets knew of the Messiah. So how is you missing this, Israel? How you saying God don't have a son? And then when y'all try to use that scripture, there is no God beside me. First of all, the Most High is not a God. Christ is not a God. They are not lords and gods. That's number one. If you're going to cherry pick the scripture, and if you're going to do wrong, at least try to do wrong right. He was talking about idols. You got to keep reading down. When he said there's no God beside me, he was talking about idols, not his son. But y'all keep running to that though. I put a lesson together about that. I never taught on it yet. I got a lesson called There's No Gods Beside Me, and I never taught the lesson yet. I just put all these things together just for when these occasions come up. I am ready to swing the sword. He was talking about idols. He was not talking about his son, family. Read the scriptures down. Don't just go to one scripture. Keep reading down. And you're going to see he was talking about there's no idols beside me. Not his son. His son was with him from the beginning. So why would he say there's no body beside me when his son is the one next to the Father on the right-hand side of the Father? I mean, like I say, Elder Yahshua, he'll be back Saturday or Friday, but most likely Saturday. They got their own classes to do, but he got another powerful class that he's going to bring forth to y'all. And this is nothing but by the Most High. That me and my brother are linked up together with Elder Barawak and Elder Yahshua and the NHIT family. I thank the Most High for linking me up with the elders, because they are not only giving me information I need to continue to study and equip myself, but that I can also help and edify the audience so they can get further edification of the things that are true and the things that y'all need to know as far as the scriptures go. So, family, I don't want to hold y'all too long. Like I say, the Most High and his son been in the beginning, way before anything was ever created. Let me say that again. The Most High and his son was in the beginning with each other, way before anything was ever created. If people can see that and spiritually discern, you will see Yahshua in the beginning of the creation. Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 and John chapter 1 verse 1. Hebrews chapter 1. For the book of Colossians chapter 1. These are all scriptures. The Messiah telling you I was in the beginning with my Father. I'm the express image and fullness of the Godhead. He telling you that. But people don't want to believe it. They say, no, man, the white man put that in the Bible. No, he didn't. Yahshua is the word, man. He the word. He's the word made flesh. Will the Son sit there for eternity? The beginning and end. So what's the end? The end is when he come back at the last trumpet after the great tribulation, and they blow that last trumpet, elder. He take down the world in the battle of Armageddon, and it will be finished. And that's the saying in Revelations, the kingdom of this world have become the kingdoms of our Elohim. And that's the end of the story. But hold up. K. Judah, that's not the end. That's not the end. After the battle of Armageddon, elder, he take down the nations, meaning they armies. He miserably destroyed them. When we go back home after he plead with us for 3.5 years in the wilderness, we're going to go back home, right? Once we are established as a people, guess what come into effect, y'all? Ezekiel chapter 37 and Ezekiel chapter 38. When Gog and Magog see us chilling, enjoying ourselves in unwalled villages, it come into their mind to come and take a spoil. They come and surround the camp of the saints. And the Most High Yah rain down fire from heaven and destroy them. And that's the end. And Satan will be cast into the lake of fire for eternity. And after 1,000 years of peace, the temple of Yah and New Jerusalem can come down on earth. That's the end. That's the end. On the 8th day, when New Jerusalem come down out of heaven from the Father, it is finished. It is over. Now the Most High can dwell with his creation, and Yahshua will sit on the right-hand side of his Father, and they will be the light of the city. We won't need the sun and the moon. The Most High and his Son will be the light of the city. And that's it. That's the end. That's the end. A matter of fact, before I go, Elder Tashaka, I would like to read it to you. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 22. I'm sorry, 1 Corinthians chapter 15. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 22. If anybody understand the book of Isaiah 65 and Revelation 22, Yahshua about to actually say this right now. Remember, Yahshua got to rule first for 1,000 years, right? According to the book of Revelations chapter 12. According to the book of Revelation chapter 20. Not chapter 12, chapter 20. Start at verse 4. He going to rule for 1,000 years. Then after he ruled, that's when the Father can come down. So watch what Christ about to say. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15. And I'll start at verse 22. And it reads, for as in Adam all die, even so in Yahshua shall all be made alive, but every man in his order. Yahshua the first fruit, after they that are Christ at his coming. Then cometh the end, when he should have delivered up the kingdom to the Father. Y'all hear this? Then cometh the end, when Yahshua should have delivered up the kingdom to Elohim, even the Father, when he should have put down all rule and authority and power. How is he going to do this? When he come back. Immediately after the tribulation, that's when Yahshua going to take down this world. Watch what else he about to say. Verse 25. For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. Do y'all see this? He got to rule first. He got to put down all enemies under his feet. And after you do this, Christ, then what's going to happen? Verse 26. The last enemy that should be destroyed is death. For he have put all things under his feet. But when he said all things are put under him, it is manifested that he is expected, which did put all things under him. Who put all things under the Messiah? The Father. The Father put all things under Christ. Now watch what this about to say. Verse 28. And when all things should be subdued unto him, then should the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that Yah, Elohim, may be all in all. And that's the end. So Christ got to rule first. He's going to put down all rule and authority, and he's going to deliver up the kingdom to the Father, and the Father will be all in all. And that's the end of the story. So once we get to the kingdoms of this world, it's become the kingdoms of Elohim, it is done. And so shall we ever be with our Messiah and our Father. And I can say hallelujah today. I love y'all, family. I thank y'all. Big salute. Many blessings. Hold on, brother. You want me to read what? What part of Isaiah you want me to read? Isaiah 53. You want me to read what part? Can you read Isaiah? Oh, 13, not 14? Oh, 13. Okay. Isaiah 53 and verse 13. Isaiah 53. You mean verse 12? Isaiah 53 don't have a 13 and 14. Okay, Isaiah 53. No, Isaiah 53 don't have a 13 and 14. It stop at verse 12. So are you talking about another chapter? Oh, okay, 12. 12. Okay, I got you. Isaiah 53 and verse 12. And it reads, therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he should divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sins of many, and made intercession for the transgressions. How did he do that? By making atonement through his blood. That's how he made intercession. Because sin is the wages of death. And when you sin, you transgress the law. And when you transgress the law, blood have to be shed to make the atonement. But the blood of bulls and goats cannot work. It cannot take away sins. So what did the Father have to do? He allowed his Son to come down, who was clean enough, pure enough, who was not defiled, male of the first year with no blemish, to make intercessions for us. Now, let me say this before I get up out of here. I see what's going on TikTok, that you have people who are taking scriptures and saying that the Bible is contradicting itself. Like when the Bible say no man can die for another man's sins, but then it say, but Christ died for our sins. First of all, I can't die for your sin because I'm dirty. And if you sin, you're going to die for your own sin. But Christ died to give you access back to eternal life. You can't do that for me, and I can't do that for you. So him dying for your sins is not as if I'm dying for your sins when you do wrong and I gotta pay. No, bro. He gave you access back to life. That's why he died for your sin. So why y'all think y'all so smart and you getting over on the Lord thinking he contradicting himself? If a man give you access back to something and I'm down for something you did just based on you being wicked, that's not the same thing. Totally different than life and me just dying for you because you wicked. Stop it, bro. Y'all think y'all so smarter than y'all, but you're not. Christ gave you access back to eternal life that we lost through Adam. So he not just dying for man, he dying for his people and all those who believe in him according to faith. So that's totally different than a man can't die for another man's sins when this man had died for a whole multitude of people. Get it right or be quiet. Jesus. And my brother Jacobo wanted y'all to know that's him in the Old Testament. Absolutely. That's him in the Old Testament. So we just wanted to say that. So I love y'all family. Big salute to the CUC family, the FOPE family, and the ADUIC family. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, family, and the rest of y'all week. Big salute.
It's not personal, something.
Listen to me. Nothing in this life is coming for free. No, you're paying a fee. Just make sure you keep an all of them receipts. Yeah, I want me defeated, cause I got people that's depending on me. I know I'm distant, it's not what it seems. Give me some time and you see what I mean. The bigger the bang, making it harder to peep out the seam. I say what I mean. If you do not like it, you know how to leave. Them blessings received straight to my knees when they raining on me. I'm truly thankful I got what I need. Done with the worry, my heart is relieved. Look to the sky, asking why you hold me down. I don't deserve it, but I use your wings to help me fly. No, I ain't perfect, but through your grace you seem to shine. The darkest places, use your light, and knowing that I'll be alright, right? I'm learning my lessons, I get it. It's so much that's gonna come with it. Before you, I handle my business. No, I'm not really tripping. You standing here is my witness, so I can't be out here pretending. I'm focused on all of these winnings. I'm with you, it's only beginning. Feeling what's missing. Get my fuel up, gotta use cup. When I'm done, I'm making sure I'm shining. If I screw up, then I look up, asking you to please to make it right. And I know that I think about how much you save me. I'm born again. I'm born again. I think about how much you save me. I'm born again. I'm born again. I think about how much you save me. I'm born again. Oh, 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 oh. Show right.
In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with the CUC family, the FOPE family, and the ADUIC family. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah want to say shalom.